Many schools now are starting to impose dress codes or uniforms. The goal of the dress code is to prevent gang violence, peer pressure, help provide a sense of unity, and is supposed to help people dress for success. Everybody wants all of that, but some people argue that the dress code won't accomplish it. People also argue that the dress code limits people's expression. Some schools impose a neatness policy as well as the dress code. The neatness policy affects the acceptable length of hair in most schools, but in some schools it limits the color of hair as well. The courts ruled that a school-wide neatness code was not constitutional, and they would only allow it in after-school activities because they are a choice. People started enforcing dress codes during Bill Clinton's presidency. Bill Clinton advocated for uniforms, and when the schools implemented them, they saw a decrease in disciplinary problems. Even though uniforms have proved to work so well, most schools aren't as severe with how people dress, so they enforce a dress code instead. The dress codes usually prohibit offensive clothing and clothing that is too revealing. People against the dress code, however, protest that they can't limit people's clothing because the kids express things like their political views and musical interests through their clothing. The Supreme Court made a ruling 7-2 that the schools could not limit people's clothing unless the clothing was thought to disrupt academic activities or cause violence. One school wanted to ban clothing that had to do with weapons, but the U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that it was too broad of a statement and that the clothing did not cause disruption, so they couldn't ban it. Every time dress code is discussed, it comes out with a different answer, and most likely it will be a very long time before there's a standard for dress code.